to meditation with me, Lisa Davenport. If you're ready, you can get rid of any excess energy before we begin. Have a little shake and shake it all out. There, we're ready. And if you do have any, just remember, if you get any thoughts that come into your mind while you're meditating, that's absolutely fine because it happens. And every time you do this, you're going to get better at deciding to let go of those thoughts and deciding where you want to give your attention. So you can enjoy this. And there may be some distractions, maybe in your background and maybe in mine, but that's okay too, because it's all good practice to really focus where you want to spend your attention. Okay, so get yourself into a comfortable position. You can be sat up with a nice straight back, or you can be laid down, whichever's more comfortable for you. And remember that during the meditation, if you do feel like you need to move a little bit to get more comfortable, you can do that. You don't have to be a statue. This is more, you do better when you get comfortable. Just like me there. Okay, we're ready. So if you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just close your eyes, breathing all the way out. Again, nice deep breath, filling that belly up and all the way out. One more time, breathing all the way in and out. Fantastic. And now just relax all of those tiny little muscles around your eyes and on your eyelids. Just allowing them to relax. And you can imagine if there is any tension there at all, you can imagine it melting away just like a snowman melts in the sun. That's right, until your eyes and your eyelids are just so relaxed. And you've done such a fantastic job of relaxing them that they're just so comfortable closed. When you know you've done that well, I want you to spread that feeling. Spread it throughout your whole body, beginning first with all of the muscles around your head and your face. And just feel them relaxing. That's right, just letting go. And now that lovely feeling spreads and floats and flows all the way down to your shoulders and your elbows. And every muscle on the way that it touches and floats and flows to just relaxes and lets go even more. Until it's all the way down to your fingertips, to your knees, to your toes. And every muscle is relaxed and comfortable. You're doing really well. So it's as if you become like a rag doll. And if I did put my hand through the screen and lift up your arm and then let go, it would just drop all the way down. And now I want you to keep your eyes closed, but you're going to open your imaginary eyes. Just get a sense of what you would see. You know what's there already. And close those imaginary eyes now. And every time you close those imaginary eyes, just imagine as if a warm, peaceful blanket is just wrapping around you. And it's just helping you to get even more comfortable. Again, opening those imaginary eyes. Getting a sense of maybe some shapes that you might see, some colours. And closing those eyes again. Once more, that warm, comforting blanket, maybe just a feeling of peace wrapping around you. One more time, opening those imaginary eyes and close them again. This time feeling twice as comfortable, twice as peaceful as before. And now you've relaxed your whole body. It's time to do the same with your mind. So just imagine now the letters of the alphabet in front of you. And if it's easier, you could do the letters of your name, just one letter at a time. And as you imagine those letters, you can go ahead and make them smaller and smaller and smaller. And turn down the brightness, turn down the colour. So as those letters keep getting smaller, they also become darker and darker and darker. That's right. And now if there is any noise attached to those letters at all, just go ahead, turn that volume all the way down. Excellent. And now I want you to imagine, you lift up your hand and open out your hand, and you can imagine that inside your hand you can see a tiny little bubble wand and a tiny little spray bottle. And as you look at them, you might notice how they are beginning to grow bigger and bigger and bigger until that spray bottle is just the right size for your hand. But the bubble wand continues to grow, gets bigger, gets bigger until it's the size of a hula hoop. So you can tell this is not an ordinary bubble mix and bubble wand. So what I want you to do now is just imagine there's been some times, maybe through the week, maybe even through the day, that you've had feelings that you didn't really want to feel. If you just think of those feelings now, and they could have been times where you felt angry, maybe worried or scared. If you just remember where in your body that feeling was. Just notice if that feeling had a colour, what colour is it? And whatever answer came first, that's the right answer. You can't go wrong, just give it a colour. And now, I want you to imagine, just imagine, that you're going to blow a bubble. And each and every time you blow into that bubble, you're going to be blowing out that feeling out of your body and into that bubble. But before we do that, we need the spray. So get your spray and spray all over the bubble wand so it can have that bubble mix ready to actually make a bubble. When you've done that, you're ready. Just take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, remember you're blowing out that feeling that you've had, just letting it go into the bubble. Just imagine that bubble filling up a little bit with that colour of that feeling. And just each and every breath that you breathe in, you're getting ready to breathe out to blow all of that feeling into that bubble. That's right, the more you breathe out, the more you can just let go of that feeling until you've got every last part of that feeling and that colour all out of you. So just keep going until you've done that, until that bubble is just so big. That's right, one last time, breathing all the way out, blowing all of that feeling out of you now. And it becomes a bubble. It's left its bubble wand. And it's massive. And you can see that bubble, it's glowing with that colour because it's all there now. It's not you, it's gone. And just notice how much lighter you can feel as you see that bubble growing and glowing and flying higher and higher. And you can even blow it higher as it goes into the sky and it floats away until it floats all the way. You can see it far, far in the distance, getting closer and closer to the sun until it almost just disappears. And I wonder how that feels for you. Fantastic. You've done really well. And to just remember, you can do this anytime. Now it's time to give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. That's right, just enjoy this feeling as you open your eyes. Come back and notice how wonderful you feel. I hope you've really enjoyed that. I've enjoyed that. Okay, so before I go, I'm going to leave you with a question for you to wonder and ask yourself. And that question is, how today are you going to use deep breaths to help you during your day? So how are you going to help yourself today with deep breaths? Okay, that's been wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please just leave a like or a comment so I know, and I'll keep going on with these. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.